Hi Virgo, it's Tuesday. We're going to do your reading. I am sorry, I am kind of lacking on the, oh wow, look at that. Lacking on the read. My daughter, God, was in the hospital. Really scary. She had anathoracic, severe anathoracic allergy, so her throat was closing, but not only that, her internal organs were swelling, so she was in danger of organ failure. Awful. Anyway, that's that. We got some cool cards that came out. I'll just tell you the rest real quick. So now what I'm finding out, the whole time I was trying to find out what she had because she wasn't with me, and that would have, you know, if we'd known that she had ingested as much as she had, then we would have induced vomiting and it wouldn't have run all the way through her system. But the person that had taken her, she went to a smoothie shop, and the person that had taken her, instead of telling me, who had the exact same thing, and I was saying the whole time, I need to know what she had, I need to know what she had. She didn't tell me she had the exact same thing and that she goes there often. And she always gets the same thing. And my daughter didn't look at the menu because she just got the same thing that they always got. It's so frustrating. I'm sorry, I'm venting. Unbelievable. She'd rather cover her ass than, my daughter wouldn't have gone through all that. She was so in a tailspin about blaming my daughter for not looking at the menu, that she put her through more. I'm just so disgusted. I'm sorry, you guys. It's just so upsetting. Right? I mean, right? Anyway, she could have died. Anyway, she's okay now. So, look at this. Let's talk about you. We have 6 of Pentacles. See? So that's cool. That's a gift. Or somebody being generous. We like that, right? Then we have the Sun. Children. 2 signs of children so far. The Sun, things are healing. What does the Sun do? It heals. It promotes growth. It's amazing. And then we have Temperance. Balance being restored. So, looks like a pretty amazing reading so far. Let's put those there. I don't know. How do I put those where you can see them? I guess it's hard. Okay. All right. Moving on. Enough about me. Let's talk about you. But yeah, I would really welcome some thoughts because I am just so livid. Wands. Like it. 6 of Wands. Success, recognition, glory. You guys are going to get an amazing reading. I feel like that 6 of Wands is for this Knight of Wands, which is you're being recognized for your good doings, and your efforts. Okay, so maybe somewhere where you hadn't been recognized, maybe that turn around. Ooh, Empress. Your current energy, I love it. Self-love. The Empress is very nurturing. She's got a very open heart chakra. So even when people wrong her, she kind of goes about it with forgiveness and love, but she doesn't stick around for it either. She's kind of too high above everybody that's, you know, on a low vibe. She's kind of too high to notice, and she doesn't have time for that nonsense, right? Which is where I'm trying to get to. But struggling. I just found out late yesterday, that this person knew what my daughter had the whole time. Okay. 10. The Wheel of Fortune. This is divine direction. This is, you know, it's destiny. It's abundance. It's beautiful, and it's forward motion. Now in this deck, this is the Gregory Scott deck, by the way. In this deck, it's a lot about karma or ascension. With that Empress card there, I think maybe it looks like you have moved up, even though you probably had done the work and probably deserved this glory a little sooner. maybe you had to let go, or if this hasn't happened, this is what I'm seeing, need to let go of something toxic that you don't need to prove yourself. This wheel I think has gotten stuck in the past. So, we have this life path, and along the path there's blessings, right? But if we get off track, or we get stopped and stuck with somebody, deceptive, and we don't let that go, and we, get stuck in analysis paralysis, this wheel of fortune or wheel of blessings can get slow, sluggish, even stop. And then we miss out on these blessings, or they get, we get stuck on our path and we don't ascend until we move. So I feel like you guys have ascended from possibly, there's some deception here. I don't even see it, but I feel it. Wow. Look at that. Could be in a twin flame. 1111. I'll link some I have a few. I don't have very many extendeds, but the ones I have are really detailed, especially if you feel stuck or you're on a twin flame. If you do feel stuck, you might not need an extended after this, because this is going to be I think it's going to be a powerful reading. But I'll link them down below. You can watch the trailer and check them out. Twin flame, this is showing up in your person's energy. Wow. See, already it looks like the action and the work you've put in is resulting in recognition. But I think it had something to do with self-love and temperance, balancing something out. But you've got happiness, and look, this is unbelievable. Right here we have generosity and giving. And I think you've earned it. Things are being balanced out and happiness is coming. Look at this so far. The spread. I probably could stop here. But that wouldn't be very nice after you guys had to listen to me complain for so long, right? Okay, so, ooh, yes, judgment. Wow. 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 This is crazy. So judgment is ascension. Look, again, see how the angels are picking someone up and pulling them out of a very dark, unhealthy place. This is ascension. It's maybe somebody, finally realized that this is not some place that they needed to be, and that there was like divine intervention. See the trumpet going? And it's like, yeah, you're not getting out of this on your own, or there could be a drinking issue, but somebody's ascending, just like we talked about here. This is how they see you. So the roles could be reversed. They could see you ascending, but this is also could be reconciliation. It could be apology. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. That could be what's on their mind, but it definitely is somebody made a judgment call. I do feel like there's some energy about being judged here, not just on their part, but I feel like maybe there's some of that's coming from your side, like you've been judged wrongly, but that's clearing up, or has cleared up, or is about to. I wish this was my reading. Okay, Page of Cups, how they view the situation. So the Page of Cups is communication. Pages represent communication, but when it's a page, it's, look at that rose. The petals are already falling off. It's not bright. It's a little immature. It's a little bit, there's not a lot of depth to it. So it could be that text that's like, hey, what's up? Right? When really it should be, I'm thinking of, it's just, I don't know. There's some sort of lack of depth to it. How they see moving forward. Again, this is a card of ascension. Look at his heart. Look at his heart chakra and that light. So the Hermit is somebody that removes himself from everything and all that could be distractions. He goes off on his own, takes nothing but a stick to beat off the snakes. I just made that up. And the lantern. Okay? And that way his mind, he gets rid of the voices in the head, in our head that are like, you should do this, you're a loser, you're da-da-da-da-da, right? And then when you go inside, it's easier to go inside when you can shut out those noises. And then once you do that, you can ascend. So that's how they see moving forward. So that's, you know, I mean, amazing. Look at that. It's crazy. What you cannot see, oh, Seven of Wands. So in this deck, this looks to me like it's that, remember, it's that path, but I mean, there's a canyon here. There's a strong need for magician energy here to get to there, because it's like, how do I get there from here? It's an energy of, it's a long, you know, it's a long, hard road. It's not going to be easy breezy. Or it could be an energy of determination, fortitude. Like, she looks like she's gonna try and find a way, right? So this is behind the scenes, what you cannot see. So that's interesting. We'll clarify. Wow, Queen of Cups again. Love, lots of love here. So this is focus on your love, you know, try not to dwell on what they, you know, what you don't like, but really, I think you guys know that you need to really focus on what you do like, focus on what feels good so that you attract more of that. Oh my goodness, Two of Cups, amazing. I'm sorry I ranted at the beginning of this reading. Oh, so sorry, because this is such a great reading. You know, whenever I rant, I'm like, well, I just start it over if it's too terrible, but I don't want to start this over. Okay, Ace of Wands. Let's clarify that Seven of Wands. Why do we have the Seven of Wands? Page of Wands. So it might be, I'm sorry, I know I don't hold those long enough. So it could be that somebody is going to communicate. The Page of Wands is good communication. It's something, you know, developing. It could be some new passionate communication, but it's something that can grow. See that new growth? And that is clarifying that Seven of Wands. Wow, King of Wands. Yeah, somebody's going to come forward with passion and looks like fortitude, or you're going to get a message of that. Now, if you want it, you know, I think it's going to be up to you. Let's see, what's going on with this Wheel of Fortune? What is the Wheel of Fortune? Beautiful reading. Ooh, Two of Swords. Isn't that what I said? Not once you kind of get past the being stuck, you get ascension. So I don't think it's just them. I think it's both of you. Very strong twin flame indication. Which, you know, twin flame journeys are difficult. They're painful. And we have to stay on the course of self-love. Strong self-love here. Strong energy of not settling for that text that says, hey, what's up? Right? That's not good enough. You've ascended. They're going to ascend too, but they have to. Six of Pentacles again. There's two of them. So money looks really good. That's nice. It looks like it's to the point where you'll be able to be generous, or somebody's going to be generous with you. That might be in a workplace. Look at that, Ten of Pentacles. This came out first. So this is deception, and a Tower came after it. This is where everything falls apart, but look what comes next. Ten of Pentacles. So we have strong wealth here. Wow. Look at that. Ten of Cups. So you got Ten of Pentacles and Ten of Cups. And why? Because you let this Tower fall. You stopped holding it up. Or you're going to. And you focused on you and things that you can control. And things you can... Don't I need to practice what I preach? Things you can control in areas that you can ascend. Guess what it gets you? And it looks like you know that. The High Priestess here, let me just tell you, I just picked up something else, and it's kind of random. The High Priestess with this Ten of Cups and this Ten of Pentacles, I'm just got this, you know, really strong that there's a little bit of there's a message here saying not to not talk about your good fortune, your luck. Let people see it on their own. Because the High Priestess, she leans back. Don't share too much information. Don't share information that somebody could respond to you, even energetically, with a negative vibe, like, yeah, right, or jealousy or anything like that. There's a vibe, I mean, Ten of Pentacles and Ten of Cups, not very many people, are able to achieve this. So be careful. I think there's a need to, protect your privacy here. And the best way is to just let it show by people seeing you happy, people, noticing that you're in a good place and that things are going well, rather than saying, I'm gonna da-da-da. It's good to say those things to yourself, but just there's a vibe here about being careful about it, okay? All right, my loves. Thank you for watching. I would love to see your comment. I mean, I love to read your stories, to read about your stories and what's going on with you too. I pray for you guys every day. I hope you guys are praying for one another. I also love when you guys support each other in the comments. Thank you so much for those of you who do that. And even if you just want to say hi and where you're watching from, I love that too. So, Virgo, I will see you soon. Love you. Bye, Virgo.